The world of manga is an ever increasing one, and it's getting to the point now where there are just too many kick ass characters to read them all, and it can be quite confusing at times to choose a story that you want to read over another. I have made this list for everyone who is looking for a good manga or someone who is new to the art of martial arts that usually accompanies these stories. I hope everyone can find something for them here, as I have tried this list, but be cool about it, alright? Don't just go random about it. This is a list of very cool ones. This list will be your guiding light to help you discover some really good martial arts stories that you might have missed without wasting any time, though. Let's begin with the list. Number 10. Strongest Fighter. The bizarre world gave birth to all kinds of amazing species. A noble son of a family who came to the great world broke through numerous obstacles, competed with those who came to the world, and kicked the high saint down in the mire. Will witnessed this magical universe and realized the desire to become immortal in this life. If you don't have anything to read, then check it out. Number 9. The Great Immortal. I Am, of course. It's a really good webtoon, to be honest. In the previous life, he was a peerless genius in the world of immortality. He was killed by 3 celestial beings. He was accidentally reborn to his 20s by the Book of Heaven. All he wanted to do was to become an immortal and return to the immortal world. But he became the strongest man on earth, turning his hands into clouds and covering his hands with rain, provoking anyone who defies him. He is the vulnerable one, the ruler of 3,000 worlds, the guy who is 10,000 times better than Thanos. He is Tyson, the great immortal! If you enjoy the main character who acts superior and nothing goes on, this is for you. Number 8. Swallowed Star. Year 2056, in a city in the Yuanjiang Sujin area. On top of a ruined, shattered 6-story residential apartment sits a teenager wearing a combat vest, militaristic trousers, and alloyed battle boots. On his back is a hexagonal shield and is equipped a blood shadow battle knife. He sits there silently, of course, on the edge of the roof. At this time, the sparkling sky was shining and there was only a refreshing breath within the air that blew towards him. However, there was only silence within the ruined, deserted city, with an occasional howl that makes your heart skip a beat. Overall, it's a really nice manga. Number 7. Rooftop Swordmaster. Arachi, the first irregular. Born to a mother who was sealed in a mysterious ark with 10 longevity on it, Arachi, who has tremendous power, hides her power and is now the wife of the HS group and an ordinary housewife. While leaving for Gangwon-do with his wife and mother Huang Xin's family, his son Suhyuk and Sumi were seriously injured and lost consciousness. In order to protect his precious family, Arachi borrows the status of Sunmi, not Huang Xinhei, to awaken the power of the past to find the person behind him. Arachi is coming out into the world. This manga has like 20 plus chapters, so give it a try. Number 6. Greatest Sword Immortal. Fang Haoxian is a young boy who is deeply in love with a girl called Ningguo, but her parents are opposed to their relationship. Ningguo is arranged for marriage to another man. Can he become strong enough to take back his beloved Ningguo from this man? If the art was a bit better, this would certainly be a top-notch manga, and overall it's a really nice manga and you should read it. Like, for sure. Like, you gotta read it. Number 6. The Greatest Sword Immortal. Haha, I'm kidding. I think I've already said that one. Or am I kidding? I'm not, I'm kidding. Yeah, I said this already. Anyway, number 5. Rebirth City Deity. Wuji, a deity from the realm of cultivation, used the fate-changing skill just to return to the city. This time he is going to right his wrongs and make up for all the regret he had in his previous life. Wealth and strength, beauty. It is all in his hands now. The promise of the immortal world reversing the Zongmen to Goxion law only to return to the city. This time he changed his former mistakes and made up for all the regrets of the past life. Wealth, strength, and beauty. Duh. It's a pretty good manga, to be honest. Number 4, The Ghostly Doctor. She, the guiled chief of the modern hidden clan, good at medical voodoo and assassination, was treated as the perverted talent in the eyes of the world. After an accidental death, she was reborn in a disfigured girl. Was her identity changed? Was returning to the family hopeless? Identity could be abandoned. The family could be given up. But if I did not revenge the person who had harmed the predecessor, could I be worthy of the name of the talented doctor? Yeah, I would though. Once the storm awoken, the heroes would be fighting for hegemony and see how she went to the world in a red dress with a sword challenging a group of heroes. You're bored or don't know what to do. Just keep reading. It gets better with every chapter. Number 3, Fight Like a Girl. So I really like this one. It has a lot of potential and the art is fun. Troy Q was a young MMA world champion crowned the strongest man in the world after a career-defining match. But his reign abruptly ends after he saves the life of a troubled high school student, Tori He. As she accidentally falls from a rooftop balcony, when Troy awakens, he finds that he died. As soul has transferred into Tori's body, now the world's strongest fighter must face his greatest battle yet, being a female fighter in high school. Number 2, Marshall Peak. I like this MC. He's truly kind and merciless to his enemies when needed. The pinnacle of martial arts is solitary and lonely. It is an endless pursuit of unattainable heights as well. In order to surpass the limits of martial arts, growth and the will to survive in adverse situations is necessary. One day, Yang Kai, a disciple on trial of the Ling Xiao martial arts sect, discovered a wordless black book. That marked the turn in his luck and the beginning of his mental, well, not his mental, but like his martial, but also the mental arts as well. See, mentally you gotta be strong and stuff. But anyway, the martial arts journey. Also, the MC seems pretty smart enough to actually develop his own skills. Something completely unheard of in manga. Number 1, Tale of the Scribe Who Retires to the Countryside. An awesome light read. In one word, marvelous. It will be, well, will it be? I don't know. Well, it will be the greatest manga ever. In the future, of course, because the way the story unfolds is remarkable. And also kudos to the translation team for their precise use of different metaphors, smileys, that made the manga more imposing and impressive. It was like a journey through a fairy tale. A scholar who failed the national exams is picked up by a martial arts master and given the task to record his life into a book. Through their journey, Sun Bin meets many great people and soon finds himself following the same path as the master. As the martial arts king, I definitely recommend this one. That's all for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give this video a like and share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe for more top 10. Stay safe and take care. My name is Zito Khan, and I'm the voice of the voiceless. See you next time. Signing out.